Hello my dear students, welcome to online accountancy class. Our today's topic, interest on debenture, that is calculation of interest on debenture as well as accounting treatment of interest on debenture from the chapter of issue of debenture. Before going to calculation of interest on debenture as well as accounting treatment, I want to say something related to this topic. Like interest on debenture, it is a charge against profit. This interest on debenture, it is a charge against profit. It does mean that if company earn profit, then also company have to pay interest. If company earn loss, then also company have to pay interest to the debenture holder. And generally it is a prefixed, means at the time of issue of debenture, the rate is mentioned. It may be 8%, 9%, 10%, like that way. 10% debenture means rate of interest is 10%. One more thing, that interest on debenture generally it is paid on half-yearly basis, means twice in a year. At the end of the year, total interest on debenture is transferred to a statement of PL. So that is a brief idea about that. One more thing which I have to say regarding that TDS or tax deduct at source related to this topic. Like as per Income Tax Act, the company cannot pay interest to the debenture holder, including tax. Company have to calculate separately the tax, that is TDS, and after calculation TDS part will have to pay to the income tax department by the company, and remaining part it will pay to the debenture holder. Means ultimately, before paying tax or TDS, company cannot pay total interest to the debenture holder, and debenture holder are not liable to pay any amount of tax related to that income from debenture. It does mean interest on debenture, it is a tax free to the debenture holder because it is already paid tax to the government by the company. So that role have to play by the joint stock company. Before paying interest to the debenture holder, company will calculate TDS and company will separately pay to the income tax department, and then company will pay to the debenture holder. So this is the ultimate procedure related to TDS. Now we'll enter in details related to accounting treatment and calculation. So we are considering one problem related to this topic. Here it is a problem. Tata Limited issued 5,000 10% debenture of rupees 100 each and on 1st April 2019. So it is normal issue. Here it is nothing mentioned, means issue at par, redemption also it will be at par. Nothing it is mentioned here. So in this problem, no need to find out that issues NT or redemption NT if it is not mentioned. Here it is not mentioned, but here it is mentioned only that company issue 5,000 debenture of rupees 100 each. So that is the nominal value, it is 5 lakh. And date of issue 1st April 2019. Issue was fully subscribed. So fully subscribed. And here it is mentioned 10% debenture. So it does mean 10% interest on debenture. The debenture holder will get 10% interest per annum. But according to the term of issue, the interest on debenture is payable on half-yearly basis. So if it is issued on April, so first half it is coming September, and second half it is coming 31st March. Also here it is TDS is there, tax deduct at source is 10%. So simple way we can calculate here. We have to pass the generality related to interest calculation. So first of all, nominal value of debenture you have to calculate. So 5,000 into 100, 5 lakh. If you calculate 10% debenture, so 5 lakh into there upon 10%, it is coming 50,000. The company have to pay 50,000 interest to the debenture holder, and that 50,000 have to pay twice on that year, particular year. Once it is 30 September, another it is 31st March. But at the time of paying, the company have to calculate the tax. The tax TDS have to calculate. After minusing TDS, remaining part will pay to the debenture holder. So very simple way, we can calculate total nominal value. We can calculate interest on debentures. So 5 lakh, thereupon 10%, it is coming 50,000. Now 50,000, thereupon if you calculate tax 10%, that is 5,000. But here half yearly basis we have to show. Half yearly basis means though it is 50,000 divided 2, that is 25,000 in the first half. And thereupon you have to calculate 10% taxes, 25,000. Thereupon 10% if you calculate, it is coming 2,500. That is TDS. Now we will enter that accounting treatment. This is our accounting treatment. So after 6 months, the company are going to show the other entries. One that is due entry related to interest on debenture. Total interest coming 50,000, but as it is 6 months, so 50,000 into 6 by 12, it is coming 25,000. So interest on debenture account 25,000. TDS we have to calculate 10% on that amount. So if you calculate TDS 10%, it is coming 2,500. So balance amount we have to pay to the debenture holder. So therefore, amount transferred to debenture holder 22,500. So this is the entry related due entry, debenture interest on debenture account debit to debenture holder to income tax payable or to TDS payable account. Very simple. So first entry, after that, at that time, company have to pay separately to the debenture holder, separately to the income tax department. The first payment to the debenture holder account debit to bank. Very simple. Debenture holder to bank, company's bank balance decreases. It is a credit, and this amount 22,500, 22,500. Exactly same way, the company have to pay IT department, income tax department. So income tax payable account debit to bank account. This amount 2,500, 2,500. Again after 6 months, in the month of March 2020, company again have to show the due entry. Again company have to pay to the debenture holder. Again company have to make the payment to the government, that is IT department, and then company have to transfer to profit and loss statement, profit and loss. Enter total interest on debenture 25 plus 25, 50,000. So let's see the next. After 6 months, again interest charge entry, due entry, interest on debenture account debit 25,000, debenture holder account debit 22,500, TDS here 2500. Next entry, payment to the debenture holder account debit to bank 22,500. Again payment to the IT department, income tax payable account debit. Just this one, it is credit to your making debit. Credit we are making debit. It is ultimately cancelled. So it is ultimately debenture interest paid entry is coming here. So this entry related to income tax payment purposes, IT payable account debit to bank. That TDS amount 22,500, 2,500, 2,500. And 22,500, that is debenture holder interest. So ultimately interest 22,500 is being paid by the company. Company also paid TDS. Now after that, end of the year, company have to show that entire interest, like entire interest 25,000 plus 25,000, 50,000, that have to transfer to a statement profit and loss account. So therefore, statement of profit and loss account debit to interest on debenture account. I already told, like interest on debenture, it is a charge against profit, It has been that irrespective of the company's earning profit or loss, more profit, less profit, no profit, then also that interest have to that item, that is interest on debenture or any other, like charge against profit, salary, depreciation, these are all item. It is called charge against profit. We must have to transfer to profit and loss account. After that, net profit, net loss can be calculated. If it is appropriation item, that time like company's profit can be seen. If profit is there, that time will be transfer, otherwise it will not transfer. So this is the difference between two, like appropriation item as well as charge against profit item. We have the idea from partnership chapter also, that is fundamental of partnership. There is a difference between charge against profit and appropriation of profit. The same concept we are using here. So ultimately, interest on debenture is a charge against profit, must have to transfer to our statement of profit and loss, that is in the books of the company. So this is all about related to the topic interest on debenture. So far we are going to complete this chapter. All the topic we consider first, like new issue of debenture under deferred installment. After that, debenture issue other than cash. After that, debenture issue as a collateral securities. After that, debenture issue with the consideration of the redemption of debenture, and this one topic, that interest calculation. One more topic, last topic is being left. There is small topic, that is how to write off the discount as well as loss on issue of debenture. So next video we are going to consider that topic. Okay, thank you. We are going to conclude this session. Thank you and God bless.